Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the Game Bastard Kyle.
I am Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.
Today is the ultimate episode of our Marvel Multiverse role-playing game series starring the Heartland Avengers.
Yeah.
Will you pass me that bourbon? Yes, I'm aware it's 10 a.m.
Yeah, we're running down the clock on this Marvel series, which means I really need somebody to buy the NFT that I made of my character back when we first started.
Oh, Jesus.
It's only valuable as long as this series is still ongoing. So
Well, who is your character, Austin?
I'm playing NFTo Lad.
Sure. No more need to be said about that. Corey?
I'm the Tardigrade.
Classic tardigrade powers.
Little tiny bear.
Who could also grow into a gargantuan monster.
I found some other interesting trivia about tardigrades. You know how, like, in nature, every animal has a purpose?
A place in the ecosystem, I think, is what you're going
Sure,
for.
tardigrades don't. They're just weird. Their purpose is to look at them and go, huh.
We need that, I guess.
Well,
Todd?
DJ Vaper.
there he is.
Emphasis on the DJ, really.
Yes, absolutely. It is 10 a.m. on a beautiful Sunday morning here in Western Kentucky. Corey's drinking.
So you have finally closed in on your arch rivals, the Patronizers, in a hidden vault deep beneath the depths of Louisville. Somewhere in this vault, the door of which you stand outside is perhaps the last bottle of bourbon that Elijah Craig ever distilled, purported to have magical powers. The Patronizers want it, and you have to keep it out of their hands. The Patronizers, of course, are Matt Chaos, the Bowman, and Will Fist. These villains.
Of course.
Look, the villains from the Midwest are just as terrible as the heroes from the Midwest.
Yeah.
If you're a good hero, you move to New York or L.A., everybody knows it.
Yep.
And I believe all named after Patreon subscribers. Hence the name.
Allegedly. Roll initiative.
Aye.
All right. I rolled a 5.
14.
9.
So this large auditorium-like room, the foyer to the vault, which of course is a massive vault door set inside a stone wall, sealed up with multiple locking mechanisms. And the Patronizers are outside that. They've been trying to get inside. They have electric lights connected everywhere, hooked up to these rumbling generators. There's that acrid smell of diesel in the air. Corey, it is your turn. You go first. You open this combat.
So we got Will Fist, the Bowman, and Matt Chaos, correct?
Yep.
So assume the Bowman shoots a bow.
He has a bow and arrow.
Okay.
He's wearing this dark green suit, like
Robin Hood.
maybe pointy hat. Will Fist is dressed in a martial arts outfit. He's bare-chested. But you can tell he didn't fully shave his chest everywhere, like he missed. He did. He was in a hurry.
Okay, I'm good. Tardigrade's going after him.
Okay.
I hate that.
And Matt Chaos is just dressed like a red.
We've met him before.
Yeah.
So Tardigrade rushes Will Fist.
He shouts, "Yeah!"
So as he rushes, Tardigrade grows about 15 feet tall
Okay.
and shouts, "Size of your average apple tree." They're not that big, right?
I don't think they are.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
I don't think Tardigrade knows. So
I don't need apples.
I buy that.
Stupid as fruit. Give me a nana. And he's going to use growing attack.
So I assume he's growing and like punching at the same time or something.
Yeah, it's a grow punch.
Yeah. Classic grow punch.
Yeah. So growing attack, make a close attack with an edge, and if it succeeds, I do regular damage for my grow size.
Okay.
Okay, and it costs 5 focus. So I guess I have to roll dice for this, as we do in these games.
Turns out, yes.
Okay. Do I have a target number?
Yes, his defense is 14, his melee defense.
Okay. Well, I got a 1 in the Marvel die, which is good, but total is 10. I'm going to use...
Now you have an edge.
Oh, that's right. Well, that wasn't much better. I'm going to use a 2. I'm going to use a Karma.
Okay.
That's a 14 exactly.
All right, what does this look like when you grow punch Will Fist?
Tardigrade does this really cool attack. Check this out. He not only punches, he springs forward leg and fist, arm extended, and kick punches. You ever seen that?
Nope.
It's a new thing.
Can't say I have.
And one of his little paws hits him too, his little fake floppy paws.
Sure.
So punch, kick, slap.
Yeah, he's Parappa the Rappa.
That's a reference I haven't heard in a
Wow.
while.
Wow.
Fighting an onion.
So I'm going to say an apple tree is huge. So your damage multiplier is +2.
Okay.
And on your fantastic die result was 1, which is basically a 6.
Right.
And what's your melee multiplier?
3.
It'd be 5 because you're huge.
Okay.
So it's 6 times 5,
30.
and that's the damage you do. Well, plus whatever your damage bonus is for melee.
3. So 33.
Okay.
You'd have to kind of shape your body in a weird way to kick punch. Now that I think about it.
Do you think?
I agree.
Yeah, because there's that one moment where Tardigrade's arm and leg are the same length.
Yeah.
Will Fish shouts, "What unorthodox attack is this?" Ooh! And then he slammed back into the wall.
Guy's the size of an apple tree.
But he quickly leaps up with preternatural speed and shouts, "Will Fist kick!" Well, what is your melee defense on Tardigrade?
So that's melee plus 10, is that correct?
Yeah, it'd be 10 plus your melee modifier.
Okay, be 13 then.
Okay, so he rolled a fantastic success then.
Oh, fuck.
So he got a 16.
Kyle, can I use Shrinking Dodge as a reaction? It cost me 5 focus. I can do it as a reaction, and my attacker has trouble on attacks.
Yes, you can do that. You just spend 5 focus, and I'll roll one of his highest die.
Okay. So Tardigrade, he only shrinks his legs. So he draws size of a golden retriever, and he shrinks down, but he's still like his arms and torso are massive. He just got these little
Sure.
legs. He kind of looks like Dorf. Dropping all the great references for our Gen Z listeners today.
So he still is going to hit you, but he had to re-roll his fantastic success, so the damage is not going to be as high, unfortunately.
Okay.
So he hits you for 26 points of damage. The Will Fist kick becomes a Will Fist toe to the face. He spins around you. You take 26 points of damage.
And I have Sturdy 2. It costs no focus. Health damage reduction 2.
So that means that your ability there is going to reduce his damage multiplier by the amount of your reduction. So it's 2. So normally his melee damage is times 5.
Okay.
So to go to 3, roll a 4 on the fantastic dice. So 12 plus 6, 18 damage.
Okay. Sturdy's pretty cool.
Sturdy, that's a lot of damage you're not taking.
Yeah, Tardigrade shouts, "Tarda hard!"
Oh! His forehead is so tough! And Matt Chaos says, "How tough?" And pulls out an Uzi.
Oh,
Whoa,
boy.
whoa.
Yeah, Matt Chaos is just a redneck with guns.
Yeah, well.
Which, guns are really effective, you guys.
Well,
Now with a hat he got from the monster truck rally.
That's right.
That's a fantastic success.
Shit.
he's on the state flag of Alabama.
So that's going to be a total of 23
Jesus.
or more. I assume your agility defense is not in the upper 20s.
He's attacking me?
Yes,
Why?
because you tardigraded.
Oh, I see. My agility is 13.
So that's a hit.
I assume Sturdy still works in this situation.
Yeah, that's a permanent. That's just part of you.
Yeah.
So yes, it would apply.
Todd is still hard.
So he does 25 points of damage, spraying you with bullets from an Uzi.
Okay, that knocks me down to 105.
The bowman ignores Tardigrade, looks at DJ Vaper and NFTo Lad, and shouts, "Get a taste of these jelly bean ecstasy arrows, heroes!"
DJ Vaper, he stole your flavor.
So you're gonna have to roll your resilience. A jelly bean ecstasy arrow explodes between you two and spills ecstasy gas all over you.
What the fuck? All right, what am I rolling?
You're rolling your resilience. You're gonna have to make a resilience check, basically.
Okay.
Or well, he's targeting your resilience. What is your resilience defense?
16.
15 for DJ Vaper.
You guys are quite resilient.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's usually what happens.
He hits on an 18. So unless you guys have any reactions to defend against ecstasy jelly bean gas,
No, my vigilance is a -3. So
Damn it. If only he had came after me, I specifically have anti-ecstasy jelly bean.
Yeah, damn it.
okay. So you each take 26 points of damage,
Jesus.
and you're on ecstasy now.
Cool. What does that do?
It inflicts 26 damage.
Gives you a bonus to your dancing.
That's not what ecstasy does.
You think it does. You are convinced you're a super good
Right,
dancer
but you're
now.
just waving your arms around like a maroon.
Yeah, sweating. So you take 26 damage, and the bowman shouts, "Yes, all my special arrows."
Oh, he got me with the cloud of fit. What's that costume made of?
Nylon.
That's so nice.
Thank you. Todd, it is DJ Vapor's turn. Oh, DJ Vaper, attacked by a vapor of ecstasy, hoisted on his own petard.
You know what? I'm going to make it rain.
I assume you mean literally rain.
Yeah, I think rain would feel good on my face right now. I'm kind of... I got this bass thumping in my head, and, anybody got any fluorescent color sticks or anything like that around here?
I'm going to guess NFTo Lad does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he probably has a bag.
NFTo Lad is actually spinning his blockchain around like one of those fucking fire spinners in a rave.
Yeah, of course he is.
So, I'm going to draw a vape stick. Let's go with, French onion dip.
God damn.
You can just feel the viscosity.
I don't want to eat anymore.
I used to like food, and then I had to imagine it as vape. Like we're gonna get people to diet and quit vaping on this show.
And he blows, and suddenly it's a raining in the tunnel.
Okay, what effect do you want this to have on the battlefield?
All right, we're going to try to make things a little slippery in here for the Patronizers, and at the same time, just groove on that sweet rain.
You going to play the Bon Jovi album?
Slippery when wet.
Yeah.
So it starts raining in the tunnel, in this underground vault. The Patronizers look around, somewhat surprised at that, but then one of them points, "Oh, it's DJ Vaper and his weather control vape."
It smells like onions.
Fucking ew.
Why is it so thick?
Onion rain.
Austin, it is DJ Vapor's turn.
Not even September.
All right, I think it's getting a little crowded in here. We need more space to maneuver. Hey, Patronizers, look! And NFTo Lad's going to create a grand illusion for 10 focus that this metallic clank kind of echoes through the tunnel, and everybody turns and looks, and it appears as if the vault door has just swung open. And I'm going to try to distract them for a couple of rounds and let my friends get a few hits in on them.
Okay. Roll your ego.
Yep.
Try to make this convincing.
Okay, that's a +6.
Your target is going to be their various ego defenses, so each one you get better than, that will be potentially distracting, which could give them trouble. If you get a fantastic success, they'll be stunned.
Okay, cool. There's a fantastic success.
Yay.
And it is a total of 17.
Well, these are particularly humble villains, so you affected all of them. They turn the vault, and they run and slam into the stone and steel of the vault door. Matt Chaos will be like, "I don't get it. I can see in there."
Yeah, that's how NFTs work, buddy.
And the bowman looking around, "But what?"
Yeah, you can see it, but it's meaningless.
Corey, it is Tardigrade's turn.
Okay.
The villains are stunned, clustered around the illusory image of the vault door being opened. They should have really been tipped off by the fact that the vault was stuffed with bored ape images. That should have been a clue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tardigrade's going to keep his focus on Willfist,
Okay.
who now has his back to Tardigrade. He's stunned.
Does.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. His highly sophisticated local martial arts training will not serve him well.
Right. The fists,
that he's stunned.
The fists are pointed in the other direction now.
That's right.
Right.
They are.
Tardigrade is going to attempt to Todd a grapple and restrain Willfist. He's going to
Okay.
grab him by the fists
Oh,
with his big ass hands. He's got big ass hands that can envelop a fist now.
sure.
Yeah, so he comes up behind him, reaches around, and grabs his fists.
So many innuendos there, but carry on.
Yeah,
And
NFTo Lad's into it. He's still on ecstasy. Let's grind this out.
Roll your melee.
yeah, and as he does it, he's going to try to slam him up against the wall again, too.
Okay.
And kind of yank him forward. So he's stunned. Does that give me an edge or something? Or
Yep, it gives you an edge, and any powers they were concentrating on are lost. These guys aren't, but for example, if DJ Vaper was stunned, the rain would stop.
Okay. And can I use growing attack again?
Do you have to use focus on it or anything?
Yeah, I spend 5 focus
Well, yeah,
to make my hands bigger.
So long as you have focus, sure.
Okay. Hand size of a washing machine. big.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And I've got an edge, so I can re-roll one of these. Got a 2 I'm going to re-roll. Here we go. That's a total of 18.
Well, that definitely hits.
Okay. And I got a 5 on the marble die. So I'm going to grab him around the wrist and make him hit himself with his own fists of fury.
All right.
Hitting yourself.
Oh, no. Will Fist, Will Fist.
So my math powers tell me that's 28 points of damage. Bet you didn't know he could do that. Add.
So Will Fist
Taught a math!
is fisted in. He is fisted into unconsciousness by his own fists.
Can you word that differently?
No. No.
Okay, your game.
Yeah. His powers were stretched to their limit.
I don't want to hear fisting and stretch to its limit.
Really? No.
Ever, please. Thank you.
He couldn't have taken any more damage in there.
God damn, Kyle.
Prolapse.
What's that no swamp joke? Quit your belly aching. It's just a diver's watch.
So Will Fist has evolved as a hero, kind of like how Robin became Nightwing.
Yeah.
Will Fist becomes the prolapse.
He's defeated. He is unconscious.
Oh, good.
As Patreon member Will Brandon.
We're sorry.
And Matt Chaos and the Bowman are stunned. So Todd, is DJ Vapor's turn.
All right, DJ Vaper is going to use his public speaking.
All right.
I get an edge on any ego check when I'm trying to persuade a group of people. So since they're stunned, I'm going to try to persuade Matt Chaos and the Bowman, since, well, Will Fist is already taken care of.
Yes.
I'm going to persuade them to work with us to get the vault open.
Okay. Roll your ego.
Since Tardigrade made Will Fist's butthole fall out, does that give him an edge or anything?
What do you mean? You just punched him with his own fist. What are you talking about? I don't get it. That's just his name, Will Fist, because he's a martial artist.
Oh, okay.
That's also the headline of his personal ad.
Lots of people make jokes around Will Fist about that. He's never picked up on it. Completely. It's like, yeah, ninja stuff.
Yeah.
It's not something I will do.
All right, Todd, make your ego roll.
All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in to WBQP. Coming up next on the big show, I've got a prize giveaway. That's right. We've got 4 tickets to Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. And I'm going to give them to any members of the Patronizers who might be listening right now. And I rolled a 16.
So that's going to hit them. I'll let you do damage. As if this were an attack. So, what did you get on the marble die?
A 5.
And what is your ego damage multiplier?
My damage multiplier is 3. I rolled a 5 on the marvel die, so that's 15. And then adding in my ego modifier is 6, so 21 damage.
Okay, so you can apply that to one or both of them. Say right now, if you apply it to one of them, it might knock one of them that could be particularly susceptible to this sort of thing out of the fight. But you have to pick which one that is, based on what you've learned about these enemies in the past.
Yeah, which one likes roller coasters better?
Well, obviously it's Matt Chaos.
It's obviously Matt Chaos.
Yes.
Rednecks love Holiday World.
Okay, so Matt Chaos is defeated. Hey man, I'd love to go to Holiday World. I went once with my stepdad when I was 8. Well, it was my second stepdad on account of, you know, my mom. She,
That's right.
you know, she, God bless her, but she's still alive. But yeah, I want to go.
All right, so here you go, buddy. 4 tickets to Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana.
The tickets are just NFTs, though. Got him.
You're welcome.
That's called teamworks.
So Matt Chaos leaves. Yeah, well, look, he was just here with the Patronizers because he had nothing to do. He's not so much a villain as he just makes dumb decisions.
It's the off season for NASCAR.
Ain't no hunting right now.
Yeah.
NASCAR ain't doing nothing.
Go home, polish my deer stand.
Toby Keith died. I mean,
shit, man.
He got nothing going.
Yeah. The Bowman is coming to his senses, but it is Austin's turn before that happens.
You should do some dumb shit.
Thanks.
Yeah.
On this show,
what?
This has seriously been really stupid, guys. This whole series.
even for us.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. We need to sit and reflect before we start the next game.
I don't think we will.
No.
All right, I don't think I'm going to fuck around with illusions this time. I think I'm just going to NFTo smash and hit the bowman with my blockchain.
Okay. Melee attack?
Yep. All right, I got a total of 18, but I get an edge since he's stunned, right?
He is stunned still, yes.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll my Marvel die just to see if I get anything better, but I think I already hit him. And I did! There's a fantastic success.
All right.
So that's a total of 19.
Since it's a fantastic success, does that give him a UTI or something? The way this battle's going. Mad Chaos got out good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blockchain slams into the bowman. He stumbles backwards.
My urinary tract.
He's going to use a reaction to attack. He shouts, "Licorice Cobra Venom C4!" Fires an arrow at NFTo Lad.
Licorice Cobra Venom?
Yeah.
C4.
Oh, Jesus.
Explosive licorice cobra.
So he's shooting you with explosive poison that he wrapped in licorice.
No.
What is your agility defense?
15.
He just hit on 15.
Oh, damn.
Perfect.
Hey, Kyle, can DJ Vaper help?
Maybe. What is DJ Vaper going to do?
Well, I can spend 10 focus and turn that rain into a storm with wind and everything.
What power is that?
Control weather.
Control
Oh, I
weather.
see.
So normally you can't use that as a reaction, but I'll say if you double the focus cost, you can.
Okay, so that's 20 focus. And my objective here is to create wind along with the rain to blow the arrow off course.
Where are you trying to blow it? Tardigrade's right there. If you want to. Oh wait, he's on your team. Right. Never mind.
I just blow it into the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, blow open the vault.
Nice.
And poison it.
Yeah.
So I would
'Cause
say
it said it had C4. I mean,
Yeah.
you, the main thing was it'll be poisoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your ego, and you're going to have to beat Bowman's attack roll.
That is an 11, but I'm going to spend a karma and re-roll.
All right.
Oh, now it's a 12. I'm using my last karma. It all hinges on this. Well, that's a little better. That's a 4, so 13.
You needed a 14.
God damn it.
So what's going to happen is the wind bursts down the tunnel leading to this chamber, swirls around. It's picking up dust.
Oh, and by the way, the vape flavor I used to do this was cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat pervades your senses. The licorice cobra venom C4 arrow is caught, spins around in the air, slams into the ceiling and explodes and undermines the structural integrity of this chamber. Giant blocks of stone begin falling, crashing to the ground. One smashes into the generator. The lights go out. You hear the bowman go,
We're under the Louisville Slugger Museum, so bats are just falling everywhere.
The bowman disappears into the darkness. You have mere moments. You can escape or attempt to get into the vault.
I say we get into the vault.
Yeah.
Okay. I will remind everybody it's not actually open.
Correct.
Yeah, that's fine. Right now, the main trouble is we're dodging debris, bats and such.
Yes.
Lots of bats under Louisville.
Thank God we weren't under the Corvette Museum.
What action are you taking to get into the vault?
So Tardigrade's going to grow massively to try to shield his comrades from the bats.
Okay. And the giant chunks of stone and dirt, but sure.
Yeah, but the bat's the main concern
Oh, of
here.
course.
Yeah.
So describe what that looks like when Tardigrade gets big enough to protect his friends.
Tardigrade shouts, "Size of a weeping willow," because those trees are really
It's very tree
quite
focused.
large.
a lot of canopy is what I'm going for. And he outstretches his arms. He's going to use Shield Wall. Costs no focus. It's a movement/concentration move. Basically, attacks against me have trouble.
Okay.
I don't know if this is an attack.
I think it will feel like an attack when you start
Okay.
taking damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll apply it. You can apply it in this situation.
Okay.
It's blocking the ceiling.
Right. And he has sturdy too, so the health damage reduction.
Right.
Because I'm sure I'm still going to get hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, stones are slamming into you instead of DJ Vaper and NFTo Lad,
And bats.
who I assume you're covering like a protective umbrella,
Yeah, like a friend.
while they have moments more to get into the vault.
Right.
Well, DJ Vaper is going to use Weather Chill.
Okay.
Suddenly make it 0 degrees. it's already been raining, so there's lots of water. Everything is wet, and hopefully, I don't know if you've ever cracked a windshield while you were scraping it in the dead of winter, but sometimes when things are frozen, they're easier to break.
It's true. Brittle, yeah.
Hopefully, the same will happen to the vault door.
And we got all these bats now. We can
exactly.
We start wailing on it.
Yep.
So I think in this case, roll your vigilance to try to focus the freezing action and keep it off your friends.
Sure.
Because everything in here is wet.
All right, so DJ Vaper draws his pump vape and says, how about a little cold soup? Here's some Vichy Swan.
God damn.
and he blows the vape, and everything instantly becomes 0 degrees, and he's going to try to focus it on the door. It's a vigilance roll. 16.
Which is more than enough. The door starts to freeze, ice spreading across it, and then it cracks down the middle and begins to fall away. Tardigrade, given his size, can easily just push through it now.
Well, he's going to use resize object and make a big-ass bat.
You guys batter your way into the...
It's basically like the one outside the museum.
Right. You batter your way in. You get into the vault. Tardigrade, of course, sizing down to something that can get inside the vault.
Size of a rabbit.
And once you're in, the ceiling outside completely collapses, trapping you in the vault.
We can just live here now.
NFTo Lad's lights illuminate an old, crumbling chamber full of rotted wooden shelves, and in one corner is a metal lockbox.
Dibs, and NFTo Lad runs over and picks up the box and examines it and tries to open it.
Whoa, careful, friends, careful. The box is talking to you.
What?
I'm the spirit of Elijah Craig bound into this metal box. Whoa. What in here is very precious to me.
Hello, Elijah Craig. My name's the Tardigrade. I'm one of them heroes.
Okay, I don't know what any of that is, but your name sounds foreign. Is it French?
Thanks for tuning in, Elijah. This is DJ Vaper. Coming up next on the big show, it's Thin Lizzy's Whiskey in the Jar.
An addle-brained man, I see.
All right, so what do we got to do to get in the box?
Well, you have to convince me that you're true heroes of goodwill. I bound my own soul to this box to protect my best bottle of whiskey, because that's something a normal, sane person would do.
Guys, I don't really think I should talk here. If I try to explain to him what NFTs are, we're dead in the water.
He's just gonna be mad.
Yeah, he's just angry. You don't want to anger the Reverend.
Where did America go wrong?
So for the first time in his life, NFTo Lad uses his power, silence self.
Hey, check this out, Mr. Craig. I've got a friend that is also just a disembodied voice.
Wait, whoa, what's that?
Me also Agua. He can vouch for us. He's one of your types. So Tardigrade, there's still water everywhere.
Sure.
So he squats in a puddle.
Okay.
And shouts, "Oh, great Oso Agua, hear your son calling for you." Am I a son? No.
So
your proteges.
There's a long silence. And finally, yeah. How you doing, boy? You've been calling me a lot lately. What's up? What's going on? Come on, let's go.
Just real quick, I wanted to introduce you to another disembodied voice friend. This is Elijah Craig.
Well, you think I'm a disembodied voice? That's interesting. Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Elijah, meet Oso Agua. Y'all could hit it off.
That sounds foreign. Is Oso Agua a foreign name? I don't cotton to foreign type. Yeah, I'm foreign. I'm from, this dimension, probably. No, I'm from Queens. And they go back and forth for a bit. We're going to roll some dice here.
Talking about what it's like to not have a body.
Yeah.
Oso Agua comes back drunk.
Isn't it great not to itch?
So at the end, it's like, yeah, you can come hang out with me. Yeah, Elijah Craig, I think I will as soon as I get detached from this metal case. So where are you exactly? Oh, I'm in Arizona right now.
All you got to do is find an asshole like Tardigrade so you can be released from your...
Yeah, just get one of these idiots to take your powers, and well, I don't have powers in as much, but I suppose I could lay a curse on them, like what you described. So I'm gonna go hang out with Oso Agua, but I need one of you to accept my blessings.
All right, yeah, I can take that. It's probably that expensive bottle of booze, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
So NFTo Lad feels drawn to the metal box. He opens it, And inside is the bottle of Elijah Craig in a rather nondescript glass bottle. Of course, there's no labeling or anything. There's a cork in it, and then you can see bourbon inside. And it smells amazing. Also, you are now an alcoholic. That's the blessing of Elijah Craig.
Art imitates life.
You feel a presence depart, and you hear the chattering of Osaagwa and Elijah Craig drift into the distance.
You guys see NFTo Lad just age rapidly as he gets Bitcoin symbols in his eyes, looking at the bottle.
So you're alone in this vault, trapped beneath Louisville. You have the bottle of Elijah Craig, the magical bottle of bourbon that can get anybody drunk. NFTo Lad's now an alcoholic. Tardigrade and DJ Vaper are both soaked.
I'm also soaked now, guys. And he takes a swig from the bottle.
It does nothing for you. It completely is unsatisfying.
It dries in my mouth.
Yeah, you're cursed now. So good job. But Elijah Craig has human form again. He and Osaagwa are hanging out.
Well, that means he'll make more liquor at some point.
All right, what do you guys want to do with the bottle? I presume you're going to stop NFTo Lad from chugging it.
Yeah, and we're going to return it to Dinkle.
Who's Dinkle?
Our handler.
Oh, yeah.
He's your shield liaison. He's the Coast Guard officer in charge.
How could I forget?
You managed to escape from the subterranean depths of Louisville, which few do that brave them. And you head to the Coast Guard station house in Louisville. Dinkle's in his office playing Call of Duty.
Hey, Dinkle, we got that booze you wanted.
Oh, hey, guys. Oh, yeah, this is what the Patronizers are trying to get?
Yes, and now walking into the room, now in a trench coat with a hat brimmed low over his eyes, is the next stage of... You guys didn't know it, but this story is an origin story for not NFTo Lad, but NFTo Sad, who is now this disillusioned, has-been hero who can only cast little lies.
Is he
for
now?
People.
Is he basically just a middle-aged incel now?
No, he's just very bitter.
So Dinkle takes the bottle, sniffs it, and pours himself a glass and says, "Thanks."
So what are you going to do with that? What'd you need it for?
Oh, I just didn't want the Patronizers to have it. We probably need it. It's magic, right?
Having some people over on Friday.
Yeah, having some guys later. We're going to do a LAN party.
Hey, is there any chance we could get a sip of that?
No. We're going to play this old game. Have you guys heard of Halo? Dinkle settles back in his chair. Thanks for your help, Heartland Avengers. I'll be in touch if S.H.I.E.L.D. needs anything anytime soon. But probably won't because we're in the Midwest. You return to your Airbnb.
God damn.
The night falls over Louisville, and the ennui sets in.
NFTo Sad is just sitting on the roof, kind of looking out at the city of Louisville.
What did you accomplish, if anything? But always remember that somewhere, specifically at an amusement park north of there's a very happy Mac Chaos.
Hey, that's nice.
All right.
Cool. Perfect.
The end.
And all the people will look up and shout, "Make us currency." And I'll whisper, "No."
That's what they'll shout. Yeah,
Yes.
That's it. Also, Mac Chaos does steal a number of vehicles at that amusement park, and
And Matt Chaos is just shouting "wee" because he's riding roller coasters.
he's my favorite NPC. I think I love
Mine
Mac
too.
Chaos. All right, well, that is our first arc of the Marvel Multiverse RPG. What do you guys think about Marvel Multiverse?
I would like to go back to something that Corey said earlier. It's real stupid.
I don't think the game is. I think
No.
our take on it.
Yeah. No, Marvel has been pretty fun.
No,
Yeah.
I had a good time playing it. The rules are fairly simple. I think we totally screwed up on how we use powers.
Oh, probably.
Or how many powers we have. I think we have too many. Honestly.
Probably. Yeah, that is likely true.
But still, much more fun than the
Playtest.
demo version, the playtest. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a very pretty book. It's very well organized. Referencing
Yeah,
it.
one great thing about it is the powers and stuff are alphabetical. And
Yes.
why aren't all books that way? Because like G.I. Joe and stuff was a nightmare to trying to, if we forgot one of our abilities.
Which, spoiler alert, we forget a lot.
Yeah, we play too many goddamn games.
There's a lot of referencing rules we cut out.
You gotta wonder, yeah, exactly. Dictionaries have literally been around for centuries, and yet the game, they're finally just now going, oh, maybe we should alphabetize these game books.
Yeah, and the alphabets have been around longer than that.
Yeah.
So as a reference
And it's in
book,
order.
It's a really good resource. It's very easy to run the game from this book. I kudos to Matt Forbeck and the team that put it together.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
And we got to teach people a little something. We taught a lot of our listeners not in Kentucky how to pronounce Louisville.
Yes.
That's right, and I can only imagine tourism will be soaring now.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's not Louisville.
No, or Louisville.
No, it's two syllables. Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah. We learned about science. We learned about tardigrades.
Yeah.
Learned about internet currency.
Got to be really mean to some of our patrons.
And we learned how weather works.
Thanks to all our patrons. We had Will Brandon, Noah Bowman,
Matt Chaos.
Dinkle, Matt Chaos, Zamaje. We had Derek Operly, played the oil Derek, where Zamaje lived. Thank you.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Carl Yastrzemski was a bat.
We appreciate Carl's patronage. We do. Well, thank you for listening to Bastard Quest. We have some great games coming up. We just got
Dear
in a
Lord.
copy of Brindlewood Bay.
Yeah, that was a suggestion from the Patreon Discord.
Yeah, it's going to be a little while before we get to that, but I was aware of it, and I've wanted to play it. It's basically Golden Girls Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
what?
I'm...
Wait, what?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's the best.
Yeah, that's if you. We want to thank all of our patrons, and if you would like to be a patron, there are perks. And one of them is we have a Discord for our patrons, and you can interact with us on a daily basis if you choose.
Or not.
Yeah,
You don't have to interact with us.
Yeah, it's true.
we share memes and whatnot. Talk about games.
But if you want to interact with Dice more, because they're amazing,
Then go to NorseFoundry.com for every cool piece of die you've ever fucking seen. They've got metal dice. They've got, I'm sure, lots of other stuff.
Yeah,
Dice made of wind.
have dice made out of actual Louisville Slugger bats.
That's right.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
And if you use the discount code CHAM, C-H-A-M, you get 10% off. That's the bastard guarantee, motherfucker.
That's right.
And we'd also like to thank our sponsor, Barrel and Bond, 100 Broadway Street in beautiful downtown Paducah, right there on the banks of the Ohio River.
The urinal in the bathroom will speak to you.
Smells vaguely of French onion dip.
Ooh.
Beware of falling bats.
Yeah, it's a common problem there. But thank you for listening. Thanks to all our Patreon members. If you've left a review or talked to us on social media, we appreciate it.
Yeah. And what are we playing next, Kyle?
Octu Cthulhu.
Ah, yes.
Going back, we're going to continue our Shadows of Atlantis. Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
We're,
that campaign.
We're going to Egypt.
Yeah.
Shadows of Atlantis.
So we played 3 or 4 sessions of that, I believe. But we're attempting, it's going to be the first real campaign we play all the way through. We're just doing it spread out.
Yeah, we are. Eventually, we'll probably compile those episodes together in one massive 20-hour journey that you can listen to on an epic road trip.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, if you want to go back and listen to those, get prepared for, or maybe re-listen to it if you've already heard it. The World War II crew is back to stop a Cthulhu.
Yeah, sure.
That's what we're doing.
All right. Thank you for listening. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
Austin.